Welcome back to another Let's Do Brilliant Basics at Home. My name's Jamie and I'm a pathway development coach with Scottish Gymnastics. Today we're working on physical preparation for bars. Make sure you follow our tips to having a safe workout at home. So we're going to work on our backward giant to start with, guys. So can we face sideways for me? That's it. So turn and face sideways and then lift those arms straight up above our head. So we're in a neutral shape to start with, reaching up nice and tall. So that's as though we're in a handstand on top of the bars. So we've got to get those ribs in, open up through those shoulders, reach up super tall. From there, we're then going to go into our dish shape. So can we go dish, chest in, hold that shape for 1, 2, 3. We're now going past the bar. We're going to go through neutral and then into arch. So we're doing that arch at the bottom of the bar. Good. Heads facing forwards. Try not to tuck them on our chin. Just open up through those hips and through those shoulders. And then we're going to go back through neutral into our dish shape again. Good. Try and look at those hands. Have a little visual on them. Chest in. Brilliant, guys. So that's for our backwards giant. Have a little shake of those arms. We're now going to go through our forwards giant. So we're going to start in our arch this time. So reach up super tall for me. Super tall, heads facing forwards. And then we're going to open up through those hips and through those shoulders. Good. Just press those hips forward. Try not to use that back. And then we're going to go through neutral. So reaching up super tall. And then through to dish. Stretching up tall. And then back the way, we're going neutral and back to arch. Good, pressing those hips forward. Nice one, give those arms a little shake, okay? So for our backwards giant, we can also do it on the floor. So if we lie down nice and flat, guys, with our arms straight up towards our ears, good, pressing our backs into the ground. Brilliant. We're gonna lift up to dish shape and hold it for 1, 2, 3, good, keeping those arms still, roll over onto our tummy, making an arch shape and hold, good, 1, 2, 3, and rolling again, and back onto our back and holding for 1, good job, 2, and 3, have a little rest, good job. So we can do the same as well for our forwards giant. So if we start on our front, guys, we're gonna go arch first, so lying down super flat, nice and straight, that's it. Good job. Nice and tall, and then we're going to lift up to arch and hold for 1, 2, 3, and rolling over onto our back, making a dish and holding for 1, 2, 3, and rolling again, back to arch and holding 1, 2, and 3. Good job, guys. So when we're working on that, we just want to try and keep all the time our head nice and still in between our arms, looking for those fingers, because we want to be able to see the bar, don't we, when we're on the bars? Brilliant. So for working our turns, we need to be able to do a blind turn. We need to do a top turn, because that's going to get us our full turn. So can we start, guys, hands facing forwards in a pike position handstand with our feet on the floor? So we can go hands on the floor. Good. Looking at our hands, nice open shoulders. Good. From there, we're going to keep one hand still on the floor and we're going to walk around in a circle until we get round into reverse grip. So can we take one hand off and then walk around in a circle? Good. And then we'll finish in reverse. So our hand has to face the same way as the other one. Putting it down. Good job, Daisy. Hand down on the floor in reverse. And then we're going to keep the hand we've just put on the floor still. And we're going to keep walking in the same direction to do our top turn. Finish off. Good job, guys. We're going to do that once more, okay? So we need to make sure we're going in the same direction the whole way down. So we should walk around in one complete circle by the end. So if we start hands on the floor, nice pike position, nice open shoulders. Good job, nice straight legs. And keep one hand still, walking round. Good. Hands go down, good. And then we keep that other hand that we just put down still and we keep walking round to finish off to do our top for the full turn. And then hand goes down. Brilliant. So that's for our turns, our blind turn and our top turn. Good. So the next skills we're going to focus on is where we go from the high bar down to the low bar. So we've got our pack salto. So for this one, we're going to hold onto the sofa and we're going to go into that shoulder stand shape, guys. So can you show me a nice shoulder stand? Feet up towards the roof, round in the chest. Good. So we're going to hold that for 3 seconds. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then can we open our hips, lead with our heels a little bit, push them forward, make a bit of an arch, so keep going, and try and hold it for 1, 2, 3, and slowly down and have a little bit of a rest. Good. So have a little rest, Daisy. Good job. So that's what we want. We're gonna go from a nice dish, chest in, and then we've got to try and lift our feet up and push them slightly forward, opening up those hips to make a very, very, very slight arch. And we're gonna hold each of those shapes for 3 seconds. We're gonna do 2 more. Brilliant. So lying down flat on our back, holding onto that sofa, lifting up, nice rounded shoulder stand shape, holding for 1, good Daisy, 2, 3, open up the hips, push the heels forward for 1, 2, 3, and very slowly down. Well done, guys. Good job. We got 1 more to do. That was super. I saw the good changes between that dish shoulder stand and then the open hips one. Okay, are we ready again? So lying down flat, holding onto that sofa and lifting up to that shoulder stand and holding for 1, 2, 3, and opening up those hips and holding for 1. Good, Daisy. Yes, Maisie. 2 and 3. Carefully down. Brilliant. Good job, guys. So for our shoot with a half turn down to the low bar, we're going to start on our back in a dish shape. So can you lie down in your little space on a dish shape with your arms up by your ears for me? Brilliant. So we're lying down super flat and we're going to lift up to dish. We're going to hold for 3. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to roll over onto core shape on your elbows and hold in that shape for 1, 2, and 3. Carefully down. Let's go back to the start. Good job. So our key points we want to be keeping our arms up by our ears, nice open shoulders in that dish. And then as we turn over, we want to be leading by our toes, don't we? Yeah, we've got to make them turn you over rather than just using our hips. So try and think about your toes turning you over. And we're going to keep our chest in nice and rounded and pushing nice and tall at the end in that core shape. So we're going to do 3 more of those. We all good? Brilliant. So lying down nice and flat, arms up by our ears. Good. And lift up to dish and hold for 1. Good. Looking up the roof. 2, 3, and leading by the toes, rolling to core and hold for 1, 2, 3. Good job. Those shapes were so good. Well done. We're going to get 2 more done. And lying down flat on our back, arms up nice and tall, lifting up to dish and holding for 1, 2, 3, and then lead the toes and hold the core for 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1 more, guys. Last one. Good. Lying down nice and flat. Try and stay as open as you can in that dish shape. So we don't want to be too piked in the hips. Try and just think more in the top half. Yeah? Are we ready? And lifting up to the dish, holding for 1. Good. Look up the roof. 2, 3, and rolling onto our elbows and holding for 1, 2, and 3. Good job, guys. Nice work. So we're now going to do for our releasing catches. We're doing our Jaeger first. So our Jaeger is like where we've done a front giant. It let goes of the bar, turns around, then catches it again. So we're going to be doing our forward giant downswing. So we're going to start in our arch. So can we start facing sideways for me? So we're going to start in our arch. Good. Hips open. We're then going through neutral. Good. Through to dish. Back through neutral. Back to arch. So we've swung down in that forward giant swing. We're now going to let go of the bar. We're doing our somersaults. We drop our arms down so our hands go on top of our legs into a dish shape. We're looking down at those feet. Good job. And then we've done the somersaults. We're reaching up and looking forward as though we're catching the bar again. Nice work. Good job. So can you do 2 more in your own time for me? Yeah? So remember, it's that forward downswing. So it's arch, dish, arch, and then back the way through. Nice. Well done. Good job. Keep going through. Back to arch. And then the next part is the arms go down. Strong dish. Well done, Daisy. Good. And then reaching up as though we've caught the bar. Brilliant. 1 more, guys. That was really good work. So we've got 1 more to do. Just like that. You did really well. Let's try and keep that head nice and neutral. So just lift it up a little bit if you can, Daisy. Well done, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Really good. You were thinking about all the different movement patterns that happen in that skill. So the next one would be our ginger. So the ginger's got a back giant swing, doesn't it? Okay, because we're facing the opposite way. So we're going to start. We're going to go dish shape. Then we're going to go through to arch. That's swinging and past that low bar and down at the bottom of the swing. Then we kick fast into that dish shape again. We then let go of the bar. So then we put our hands down onto our legs. We're going to keep them there, do a half turn on our toes to face the opposite way, and then we lift them back up again to look at our hands for catching the bar. Happy with that one? Brilliant. So we're going to start reaching up nice and tall, facing sideways, and then we're going to go dish shape, chest in. So that's our start in the down swing. Good. Then go back to neutral, reaching up super tall. We're now swinging past the bar, so we're going arch to get that hang. Good. Opening those hips. And then going back through neutral, and then kick into that dish shape. So really strong dish, keeping those arms up. Good, we've let go of the bar, so where do our arms go? They go down onto our legs. Good, looking at those feet, so trying to keep that head visualizing on our feet. And then we're gonna do half turn on our toes, so that's our ginger. It's a back way with a half turn. Nice, and then we've got to reach up again, and then look at those hands as though we're catching the bar. Brilliant, guys. Can you do 2 more for me? Just like that. That was really good. Remember, we're going dish shape first, because that's our shape we start in, and then we're swinging down. So we're going through our arch. Good. Back through to our dish, because we've done our kick. And then what happens after that? Brilliant. Arms go down, looking for those feet, half turn, and then looking up towards the bar again. Nice one. Good job. 1 more, guys. Let's get 1 more done. Just like that. That was super. Brilliant. Try and keep those feet side by side if you can, Daisy. Nice. Reaching up super tall in all those shapes. Well done, guys. Awesome. Good memory and really nice shapes as well. Yeah? Perfect. So another skill that we can work on is our close bars with turns. So we've got clear hip full turn. We could do a toe on full turn, or an endo, or even a stalder full turn. So guys, can we start with the clear hip one? So we're gonna lie down sideways on our back with our arms up by our ears. Brilliant. So this is though we're holding the bar. Good. We're then gonna lift up to our dish hold position with our arms up by our ears and holding it for 1, 2, 3. We're then going to drop our arms down by our side, hold the dish with arms down by our side for 1, 2, 3. And then we're opening up our arms and turning onto our front. So rolling over as we lift our arms up. And then as we lie in our front, we're going to lie super flat, guys. Super flat. And we're going to have our palms up towards the roof. So we're in that handstand position, nice and flat. Brilliant. And then you're going to keep rolling the same direction and then roll onto your back again. That's it. And roll again onto our backs. Brilliant. So that's as though we've done a clear hip. So we've gone arms up above our head. We've dropped them down towards our side to start the clear hip. We're then opening up and then starting the first half turn. Palms are up towards the roof. We're trying to get towards that handstand line. And then we keep rolling the same direction to go over and do the full turn. So we're going to do that 2 more times, guys. Happy with that one? Brilliant. So if we lie down on our side again, make sure we've got plenty of room. So we're going to have to keep moving back because we're rolling over. And lie down super flat with arms up by your ears. Nice. And lifting up to that dish with arms up for 1, 2, 3. Dropping those arms down onto our sides for 1, 2, 3. And opening up and rolling to lie flat in our front like a handstand shape, lying flat. Good. Palms up towards the roof. So arms down a little bit, Maisie. So that's it. Good job. And then rolling over again. So we're going all the way over, lying on our back to finish off the full turn. Good. And just lying flat like a handstand line, guys. That's it. Good. We've got 1 more to do. So whenever we're rolling, we're thinking we're going towards a handstand shape, aren't we? Yeah. Brilliant. So we've got 1 more. Lying down sideways. Arms up by our ears. Perfect. And lifting up to that dish and holding for 1, 2, 3. Dropping those arms down for 1, 2, 3. Open the shoulders, rolling over, palms up to the roof, lying flat in that handstand line. So drop those arms and legs down a bit, Maisie. Good, Daisy, well done. And then rolling over again to lie in our back. Good job, nice work, guys. So the next one we're going to do is for our toe on. So it's the same thing, we're gonna go lying flat on our back, feet go up towards our hands like we did for the upstart prep. And then as we open out, lie flat on our back again, you're gonna turn your toes over, lie flat on your front in that handstand shape with your palms up towards the roof. Pause for a second, then roll over again. Happy with that one? Brilliant. So if we move back a bit again, so we've got the room to roll, and then we're gonna lie down flat on our back with our arms up by our ears. Nice. So lying down super flat, arms up by our ears. Nice. And then we're gonna go leg lift up, feet towards our hands, all the way up. That's it. Up, 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 up. And then we're gonna go open out and then rolling over onto our front. That's it. And roll to that reverse shape, palms up towards the roof. Well done. Good changes, guys. And then rolling over again, so we've finished the full turn. Good, good, good. Brilliant. Awesome. Right, and then we're going to restart. We're going back to the start. We've got 2 more to do. That was really good. So in this pike one, we want to make sure that our feet go all the way up to touch our hands before we then open out. Yeah? So lying down super flat, guys. Good. Nice and flat. Pressing that back into the floor and leg lift up. Feet towards our hands. Good job. And then open out, rolling over onto our front. Palms up towards the roof. That's our reverse turn. And then keep going, and then we're gonna finish off the full turn. Brilliant, and 1 more. So restarting, good job. So we're doing our blind turn and finishing off with a top. Yeah, that's how we do our full turn on bars. That's why we need our palms up at the end for that reverse. Good, stretching super tall and leg lift up, feet towards our hands. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then opening out and rolling as we go. Over onto our front, nice, good, palms up, and then rolling again, and then finishing on our back. So we're gonna be doing our Stalder or endo full turns. So we're gonna be lifting up to a nice tight straddle fold position, guys. And then as you open out this time, you're just gonna join your feet together and start the turn, go into that reverse grip, palms up towards the roof, and then hold that for a second, and then we're gonna roll over again to finish off the full turn. Okay, so we're gonna go both together, lifting up those legs into that straddle fold position. Hold it there a second. Good, and then as we go out, join those feet together and roll onto our front, nice and flat, reaching forwards. Good, nice handstand line. And then keep going, rolling over again and onto our back. Nice work, guys, good job. Let's get 2 more done. So we're gonna have to move back a little bit, make sure we're going diagonal, that's it. Good, and arms up to our ears, lifting those legs up, hold that straddle fold. Good, and then opening out, join the feet together and keep rolling. Brilliant, let's get 1 more done in our own time. So let's try and get those legs nice and straight, get that fold as tight as we can get it so there's no gap between our legs and our shoulders. Good job. And join the feet as we turn. Brilliant, brilliant. Awesome, guys, good job, and have a little rest. Really good work. So the next skill we're gonna work on is for our dismount, so it's our back away. So if we can go over to the sofa again, guys, we're just gonna hold that nice shoulder stand position, okay? So if we can hold onto that sofa, we're gonna lift our feet up towards the roof, nice open hips, but we're gonna have our chest in and we're gonna hold it for the count of 10. Ready? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, carefully down. And then if we move into the middle of the floor, so once we've done our back wave, let go of the bar, we could make it into a double tuck. So we're thinking dish shape with our arms up by our ears, nice straight arms and straight legs. We're then going to do our reverse crunch. So we're going to do our arm circle, lift our knees up towards our shoulders, hips up high in the air, and then we're going to lower down back to that dish, and we're going to do 3 in a row. Are you happy with that one? Brilliant. And lifting up to that dish shape, guys, and hold for 1, 2, 3, and arm circle round, knees up. Good job. And then back down to dish again, and holding the dish for 1, 2, 3, and crunch again, lifting those knees up. Good job, and back down again to dish. Last one, holding, 1, 2, 3, and crunch again. Back up. Well done, and back down. Good job. So for our forwards dismount, we could be doing arch locks on our front for our front away. So if we lie down flat on our front, guys, that's it. Stretching out as long as we can. We're gonna lift up into arch. We're gonna do 10 rocks. Are we ready? And lifting up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, carefully down. So we could add on to the end of that front away, we could turn it into a double front, couldn't we? So we're gonna turn onto our backs and lie down super flat with straight legs out in front of you to start with. So lie down super straight first, good. So that's us lying down, pressing our backs into the floor, being as tall as we can. We're then gonna bend our knees in. So we're putting our feet flat to the floor, but we want to have a little gap between our knees so it's hip width apart. Good. And then we're going to go sit up to touch our toes. So that's the first somersault. So sit all the way up, guys, touch our toes. Good. And then the second somersault, we want to be a bit tighter because we're going to spin a bit faster. So we're going to go a little bit further between our knees. Good job. So that's one. We're going to do 4 more. So we've done 5 of those. Okay. So lying down super flat, nice straight legs. So that's us. So we're letting go of the bar. We're then going to go into that first part of the tuck. So bend those knees. Good job. And sitting up, touching those toes. That's the first somersault, and we'll go a bit tighter and chest in through our legs, and that's the second. Good job. And then back to the start, we've got 3 more. Good, and bent legs, sitting up, touch those toes, and then through a little bit further. Good, and again, starting down on the floor, nice and flat. 2 more to do. Good, and bent legs, flat feet, sit up to touch our toes. Good, all the way up to those toes, and then chest in between our legs. Brilliant. 1 more, guys. Last one, lying down flat. Nice straight arms. We're gonna see if we can go a little bit faster. So we're gonna go feet, sit up, through. Ready? And bent legs, sit up, and through. Nice, good job. So that's like we're trying to aim towards working a double front in the future, isn't it? Awesome. Good. We hope you enjoyed the session. Make sure you stretch out to complete your cool down for this session. Join us again next time.